My main message for Lent this year is going to be repent and believe in the gospel. Have faith in Jesus, because really Lent is about looking at ourselves and seeing where we are failing and doing our best to overcome those failings. It's no good trying to do everything. What I suggest is that people concentrate on one thing that is particularly going wrong in their life, and to pray and to fast so that they may be able, with the grace of God always, because by ourselves we do nothing, to overcome that failure, or if you want, that sin.
We live in interesting times. We've seen a lot of international events. I'll go on to Ukraine in a minute. But COVID, what effect did that have on your congregation? Because I hear a lot of people found it difficult to keep up their faith, but a lot of people's faith intensified.
I don't think that people lost their faith. Maybe some returned to the faith. The main problem in COVID was that one could not come regularly to Mass, because there was a period where congregations were not allowed. And we tried to cope with that by having some online Masses, which went down very well. Now that we are more or less back to normal, I don't see any difference, to be honest, in the attendance at Mass, if we measure faith by how many people come to Mass, all right? So that is not an issue here in Gibraltar. It may be an issue in other places, and I know it is. Apart from that, COVID has affected us, for example, in the schools. The schools closed. We couldn't prepare the children for confirmation and for communion. We had to do it at the end very much in a hurry, And I think this COVID, it has changed things a lot, even when it comes to how the church relates to, let's say, the schools. That has changed a lot.
And how can people commemorate Ash Wednesday? How can they come and get their ashes?
Well, it's very simple. Here in the cathedral, from 8 o'clock on the hour, every hour up to 1 o'clock, we'll have the distribution of the ashes with a very short service. During the Masses, obviously, there will be also the distribution of the ashes. And in the evening at 6:30, we have the Mass, and there also we have the distribution of the ashes. In the other churches, the distribution of the ashes will be when there is Mass.
Well, I mentioned Ukraine. The Pope has called for an international day of prayer and fasting on Ash Wednesday.
That's right. Tomorrow, everybody is invited to pray and to fast. And the main intention will be for the war in Ukraine to come to an end. It is a savage thing that's going on. It's something that is affecting so many people. And I think we have to realize that this is madness, and you don't achieve security by going in and killing people. That's how do you achieve security like that? I can't understand the mentality behind this.